Yeah, I know you Isaac Hayes and Denzel. Put all the names together. Isaac, Denzel, Jackson. Oh, everything. Isaac, Denzel, Jackson. Isaac, Denzel, Jackson. Sum it all up together.
All right.
All right, we're gonna get back in this portion. We're gonna pick it up in Genesis. We're in the
32. 27 verse 32.
27 verse 32. Got it.
Right. Genesis chapter 27 verse 32.
Go.
And Isaac his father said unto him,
Come on.
Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn, Esau.
Come on.
And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, Who? Where is he that has taken venison and brought it to me, and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thy Canaans, and have blessed him. And he said, Be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father,
he shall be blessed. That means he put the blessing on Jacob, and he shall be blessed. Meaning that he can't change it. You can't go back and say, oh man, I blessed the wrong person. Nah. When he put the blessing on you, that's it, it's on you. Right? You know, ain't no do-overs, ain't no backseats. All right, you can't put any backseats with the Most High. You put that blessing on, it's on you. All right, read.
And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceedingly bitter cry.
Right.
And said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father.
Right, come on.
And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety and hath taken away thy blessings.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob?
Right, is he not rightly named Jacob? He came with subtlety, meaning that what? He came and was supplanted. The word Jacob, Yaquab, in the Hebrew means to trick or to supplant. And he said, man, I named this one right. Right? But yes, he ended up tricking me. You know?
For he had supplanted me these 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing.
Yeah.
And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord.
I have made him thy Lord. I have made him thy Lord. He made Jacob your Lord, Esau. So Esau, he's not in the right mind state or position if he's not being ruled by us. Everybody understand that? He was created to be ruled by us. Read on.
And all his brethren have I given to him for servants.
Mm-hmm.
And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and of the dew of heaven from above.
Mm-hmm.
And by thy sword,
by thy what?
By thy sword,
and by thy sword, read,
shalt thou live.
And that's how he lives to this day. To this day, he lives that way. If he can't buy it, he gonna take it. Goes all around the earth, policing the earth with his military, his air force, his marines. All that represented the sword. What you do with a sword? You butter bread? What you do with a sword? You kill with a sword. So a sword is a representation of what? Of military might and power. And that's the blessing that was given to Esau. He captured the world with his military, with his sword. Right, read on.
Verse 40. And by thy sword shall thou live, and shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, thou comfort himself, purposing to kill thee.
Right. So he's having known that your brother wants to kill you. His only comfort is a thought of killing you, Jacob. Esau is comforted with the thought of killing Jacob. That brings comfort to him. You know? So I understand this is a mentality that you're dealing with. A lot of our people have a hard time and struggle with this understanding. Okay, we try to tell them that, listen, there's no love there, but they still want to see love there. Okay? But when you realize, and you know your history, your biblical history, you know what? That there was never supposed to be. That from the beginning, he hated his brother. Because the same spirit upon Esau is the same spirit that was upon Cain. How did Cain feel about Abel? How he hated him. They were brothers, but Cain hated Abel. That same spirit is remanifest between what? Esau and Jacob. Okay. Yoda.
When I say it shall come to pass, when thus have dominion, that thus shall break his yoke from off thy neck.
Right. The yoke, let's read that again. Read that again. Read 39.
39, chapter 27. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him.
So who's Isaac talking to? Esau, come on.
Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
Right, so it says, you're going to get your chance. You're going to be in the fatness of the earth. What does that mean? Rulership, power, right? You know?
And by the sword shall thy live.
And you're going to do all this by your sword, by your weapons. Read on.
It shall serve thy brother.
But you're going to serve your brother. You're going to serve your brother. Read on. And
it shall come to pass,
right,
when thou shalt have the dominion.
When thou shalt have the dominion, who has dominion? Esau. He said, you got dominion. Read on.
That thou shalt break his yoke.
Right.
From off thy neck.
Right. So thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So what? They're going to have a, we're supposed to have them under us, but we're going to be under them. You know what I mean? So the yoke that's supposed to be on Esau's neck is not on there now. Right? Because he's ruling over us. So for that point in time, the yoke is broken. Right? We have no wins over him right now. Right? But that's going to pass. You go and serve your brother. That's what he said. As he told Esau, you go and serve him. But when you have dominion, you're going to break that yoke. I mean, that he ain't going to be able to stop you. We can't stop him. We got no military might. We can't do nothing against Esau. Right? But the Most High is going to take him down. So that's the one that's going to take him down, not us. Everybody say that? That's clear? It's clear now?
All right, verse 43. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice and arise, and flee thou to Laban, my brother, Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days until thy brother's fury turn away.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna happen. His brother's fury gonna last forever. All right, perpetual. We read that. Right, read on.
Until thy brother's anger turn away from thee, and he forget that which thou hast done to him. When I will send and fetch thee from thence, why should I be deprived also of you both in one day?
Right.
And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Heth, such as these which are of the daughters of the land, what good shall my life do me?
Yeah. What good shall my life do me? What purpose? How can I sit here and let this happen? So it seemed like the same way Abraham felt about the daughters of Heth and Canaan, Isaac felt the same way for his son. Because if it wasn't good enough for it, if Abraham said that woman was not good enough for Isaac, Isaac saying that woman not good enough for Jacob also. Now mind you, Esau, he already took a woman. Okay. But for Jacob, he had to have a woman. His marriage had to be in righteousness. So he had to have a woman of his own lineage. Okay. He had to get a woman back to his own lineage. All right, read on.
Chapter 28. And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him, and charged him and said unto him, thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan. Right. Arise, go to Paddan-aram, to the house of Bethuel, thy mother's father.
Right, so that's where Rebecca came from, the house of Bethuel. Right,
and take thee a wife from thence of the daughters of Laban, thy mother's brother.
Right.
And the Most High Mighty blesses thee, and make thee fruitful, and multiply thee, that thou mayest be a multitude of people.
Right.
And give thee the blessing of Abraham to thee and to thy seed with thee, that thou mayest inherit the land wherein thou art a stranger, which the Most High gave unto Abraham. And Isaac sent away Jacob, and he went to Paddan-aram unto Laban, son of Bethuel, and the Syrian, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob's and Esau's mother. When Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob and sent him away to Paddan-aram and take him a wife from thence, and that as he blessed him, he gave him a charge, saying, thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan.
Right.
And that Jacob obeyed his father and his mother, and was gone to Paddan-aram. And Esau, seeing that the daughters of Canaan pleased not Isaac his father, then went Esau unto Ishmael, and took unto the wives which he had Mahalath, the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son, the sister of Nebaioth, to be his wife.
Right, so he went over to Ishmael. So Esau went to Ishmael's lineage to have children, and Jacob went over to Paddan-aram to have his children. All right, But I said, that's all. And that concludes the. I'm gonna get on the story. I'm gonna keep going. That concludes the portion for the Shabbat. Let's get the book of Joshua. I believe we're up to the 7th chapter of Joshua. Okay? What happened in Joshua in the 6th chapter? You go over Joshua every Shabbat. Go ahead. I'm on.
Jericho was taken and destroyed, and he spared that heart of life.
How did we knock down the walls of Jericho? What did we do? Who remembers?
What? You playing it, right? I will leave them to teach
How do we, Zion?
Walked around, we marched around Jericho 7 times.
How many times did you go to Shofar?
Oh, 7.
That's right. You marched down 7 times, go on the Shofar 7 times. Now, how many days do we do that for? How many days? How many days? I can't hear you. Say it loud.
8 days.
How many days?
7.
We'll keep asking till I get the right answer. How many days?
49.
What?
7 days. We all in the same room when we went over the book. We're about to go back over the 6th chapter of Joshua. Something happened in Joshua, man. I mean, that's almost a trick question. 7 days, 7 times, 7. That was easy. They teach you in test taking in school, man. The obvious answer is usually the right one. All right. All right. So what happened in the 6th chapter of Joshua? Now we're going into the 7th chapter. This is your history. Joshua was a very significant time period. Where are we at? What are we into right now? What are we doing? We're taking the promised land. We're fanning out. And we're taking the whole area, piece by piece. We already, what areas have we captured already? What side of Jordan have we captured already? Right, we captured the east side of Jordan.
Okay.
Right. Huh? We captured the east side of Jordan. We're going to head west over the what? Through the what? All right.
Yeah, that's what I said. We head west.
Okay. All right. Just making sure we all on the same page. We all in Joshua. Bring yourself in the mind and the time of Joshua, so you will understand what's going on. You know what I mean? The army is marching. We making moves. We just brought down Jericho. Jericho was a stronghold. Mighty walls of Jericho. We didn't even use any weaponry. All we used was some trumpets. And the walls fell down. And we shouted, that's right. Right? Then the walls fell down. So the power of the Most High is with us. Okay? Let's pick it up, 7-1.
Joshua chapter 7, verse 1. But the children of Israel committed a trespass in the accursed thing. For Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zubdi, the son of Zerah of the tribe of Judah, took of the accursed thing, and the anger of the Most High was kindled against the children of Israel.
We already started this again. All right. Took of the cursed thing, and now the Most High is angry with Israel. All right. Now, you see how one person's actions can make the Most High angry with all Israel? So we got to be mindful of that. A lot of times we might think, well, I'm doing my wickedness, it only affected me. Your wickedness affects the whole body. Everybody understand that? It's not individuals when you join as a body. So we have to make sure that we not just being right for ourselves, but also for our brother and our sister. All right, we know.
Verse 2, and Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai, which is beside Bethlehem, on the east side of Bethel, and spake unto them, saying, Go up and view the country. And the men went up and viewed Ai. And they returned to Joshua and said unto him, Let not all the people go up, but let about 2,000 or 3,000 men go up and smite Ai. And make not all the people up to labor thither, for they are but few. So there went up thither of the people about 3,000 men, and they fled before the men of Ai. And the men of Ai smote of them about 36 men. For they chased them from before the gate, even unto Shabaram, and smote them in the going down, wherewith the hearts of the people melted and became as water. And Joshua rent his clothes and fell to the earth upon his face before the ark of the Most High, until the eventide, he and the elders of Israel, and put dust upon their heads. And Joshua said, Alas, O Most High Power, wherewith hast thou at all brought these people over Jordan to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites, to destroy us? Would to Yahweh, we have been content and dwelt on the other side of Jordan.
Right.
O Most High, what shall I say when Israel turneth their backs before their enemies? For the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear of it, and shall Iberon us around, and cut off our name from the earth. And what wilt thou do unto thy great name? And the Most High said unto Joshua, Get thee up, wherewith liest thou thus upon thy face? Israel had sinned, and they have also transgressed my covenant, which I command them.
Right, he says, get up, man. You praying on to me, and you act like I'm doing this to you. He said, Israel sinned. This is what happens when you sin. You get all jacked up. Where you laid on the ground. Get up. That's what he told Joshua. Right? If it wasn't for the sin of Israel, this thing wouldn't be happening. So a lot of time we go, woe is me to the Most High, but it's our own sin that brings the problem to us. Had we not sinned the sin, we wouldn't be in the situation in the first place. All right, read.
Even they have taken of the accursed thing and have also stolen and disassembled also, and they have put it even among their own stuff.
Right, so they took the cursed thing and they harbor it, they hide it amongst their stuff. All right, they try to hold on to some idol that they came across. Right, read on.
Therefore, the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turned their backs before their enemies, because they were accursed. Neither will I be with you anymore, except you destroy the accursed from among you.
Right, so except you put away that wickedness from among you, I ain't rolling with you. And that's how the Most High deal with us. You want us to roll with you, you want him to help you, you got to be righteous. You got to put away that cursed thing. Yeah.
Acts 5:38.
5:38?
Keep away from certain things.
5:38, 39?
Yeah.
Acts 5:38, go ahead.
Acts chapter 5, verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For it is this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest haply ye be found even to fight against the Most High.
Right, when you're going to find you try to challenge the Most High. Okay, so when it comes to wicked things, leave them alone. All right, let's go back.
Joshua chapter 7, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Up, sanctify the people, and say, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow. For thus says the Most High power of Israel, there is no accursed thing in the midst of thee. O Israel, thou canst not stand before thy enemies until ye take away the accursed thing from among you. In the morning, therefore, ye shall be brought according to your tribes. And it shall be that the tribe which the Most High taketh shall come according to the family thereof. And the family which the Most High shall take shall come by households. And the household which the Most High shall take shall come man by man. And it shall be that he that is taken from the accursed thing shall be burnt with the fire, he and all that he had, because he hath transgressed the covenant of the Most High, and because he hath wrought folly in Israel. So Joshua arose up early in the morning and brought Israel by their tribes, and the tribe of Judah was taken. And he brought the family of Judah, and he took the family of the Zemarites, and he brought the family of the Zemarites man by man, and Zabdi was taken. And he brought his household man by man, and Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zadai, the son of Zorah, of the tribe of Judah, was taken. And Joshua said unto Achan, my son, give, I pray thee, glory to the Most High power of Israel, and make confession unto him, and tell me now what thou hast done. Hide it not from me. And Achan answered Joshua and said, indeed, I have sinned against the Most High power of Israel, and thus have I done. When I saw among the spoils of goodly Babylonian garment and 200 shekels of silver and a wedge of gold of 50 shekels weight, then I coveted them.
Right. So he said, I saw all that, and I coveted them. Mean that what, man? I thought, I stole them. He said, I come first, you covet, then you steal. The covet is to what? What does it mean to covet? To lust, to desire, right? Something that you ought not to have. That's covetousness. You desire something that belongs to somebody else. And he said, I saw these things and I covered it. Read on.
And took them.
And he took them. Read.
And behold, they are hid in the earth in the midst of my tent.
Right.
The silver under it.
He buried it under the tent. He said, it's hid in the earth under the midst of my tent. He buried it in the ground underneath the tent. He just trying to just have a secret stash. Right? Read on.
Verse 22. So Joshua sent servants, and they ran into the tent.
Sent messengers? What you got? 22?
Yeah, what I said.
Servants.
I said servants. Oh.
I was bugging. I'm like, am I in the right chapter?
So Joshua sent messengers.
Right.
And they ran into the tent. And behold, it was hid in his tent.
Right.
And the silver under it.
And the silver underneath it. Come on.
And they took them out of the midst of the tent and brought them unto Joshua and unto all the children of Israel and laid them out before the Most High. And Joshua and all Israel with him took Achan and the son of Zerah and the silver and the garment and the wedge of gold and the sons and his daughters and his oxen and his donkeys and his sheep and his tent and all that he had. And they brought them unto the valley of Achor. And Joshua said, why hast thou troubled us? The Most High shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones and burnt them with the fire, after they had stoned them with stones.
He burned them up with fire after they stoned him.
Right.
They stoned him and they burned him. That's it, man. The whole crew out. Took him down. Was not having it. All right? It's a little leaven of the whole lump. They all got to go. All right? I want. Yeah, the whole household got to take it out, man. What's how? So we ain't playing them games. Man. You do wickedly, you ain't your house going down. All right? You know?
Verse 26. And they raised over him a great heap of stones unto this day.
Man.
So the Most High turned from the fierceness of his anger, wherewith the name of that place was called the Valley of Achor until this day.
Right, that's called the Valley of Achor. Man. So understand, we can't be having idols, hide them, and think it's not going to affect it. The Most High don't see it. The Most High don't see it. Remember, your sins are seen. Private ones, public ones are seen. By who? By the Most High. So make sure we repent. Make sure that we working hard on purging out any sinful activity that we might be involved in, because that'll help the whole body grow. All right? Everybody understand that? Right? We gotta purge them out. You know what I mean? Or we gotta repent. You know what I mean? So that's the chapter of Joshua, chapter 7. We'll pick it up with chapter 8 next week. Con?
Con.
All right, so announcements. What announcements do we have? Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. First, before I even mention that, I want to thank everybody that contributed to a glorious new moon last night.
Yeah.
It was That's good work. Everybody came out. You know, I mean, it was like, you know, standing room only, and there was more food than a little bit.
Fine.
You know what I mean? So it definitely was, it came out and you definitely showed what it is to celebrate and to honor and to respect the high holy days given to us by the Most High God, by putting all that effort forth. So, you know, it's truly a blessing to see that being done. And continue to have that spirit, that fire in you for glorifying the high holy days. All right, with that being said, we have coming up Friday, this Friday. This is Friday. Esau calls it Black Friday? Anyway, we don't have to wait till Friday anyway, because a lot of this stuff is actually happening this week. Huh? Light Friday? White Friday? we actually have 3 purchases that we would like to make as a body, as a sanctuary. One, of course, is the most obvious, is we no longer have our TV, our screen, and we need to replace it. Okay, so we'd like to make that purchase. We're asking everybody to give their donations. If you were not able to do so already, if you didn't feed the box yet or bring it in, you can also send it by way of PayPal to our website, right? TheLOZ.com. All right, if anyone has not visited our website, www.theeloz.com. It is up and live and well, and it has a donation tab. And you can hit donation tab, and that'll bring you to our PayPal. And you can contribute to our, what we're trying to do that way. If anybody has Cash App, right, you can actually go to Cash App and donate to Live Zion via the priest. Okay, so if you have Cash App and you want to app some cash over to the Light of Zio, War Heart of Zio.
Cash being hit in the ground.
Right, don't hide it under your tent. Send Cash App. Okay. And you know, give them, because this is a prime time. We get an opportunity when things are 50%, 40%, 30% off. We want to capitalize on this time period. Now, the 3 things that we want to purchase. One is the screen, TV screen, so we can start showing, our biblical movies again and stuff like that, and historical things and information that you need to see. We can bring it up on the screen, like we were doing at one time. The second thing is we need to get a camera for our social media. All right, for our YouTube channel. We go out there and teach. We need a better, more quality camera. And also to shoot class videos. Okay, and have that given to the people. Been out there for the people that can't make it. We have a lot of family that they always can't come to the sanctuary. They can view it online. We want to get a good camera to give some good video content on our YouTube channel. The third thing is, we like to buy a computer that stays here. Okay, we get a computer that's here that will allow us for video editing and things of that sort. We have, LOZ has, a music group that's putting out music. We're gonna start, having the music available for donation and purchase here, so that you can have righteous music everywhere you go. All these things build a nation. Okay. High Holy Day is coming up. Hanukkah is coming up. All right. What was the final date for Hanukkah? The 11th of December. 11th that evening. We got to prepare for that. All right? We'll have a glorious Hanukkah. Okay? That's the dedication. We don't know what Hanukkah is about. It's about dedicating the what? The temple. Whom you are now. You're the temple. So it's about dedicating yourself and this place to the Most High. And what better way to dedicate it is to glorify it. At the time of the Hanukkah, what did we do? We pretty much rebuilt the temple. Okay? I'm sure there's a lot of things that we can do here to enhance where we're at. So if everything works out right, after this sale week, we should be presenting to the Most High an even more glorious place of worship. All right, place of gathering for the children of Israel. Okay? But we need to enhance this place, in different ways, various ways. What else we have on the platter other than
The donation for the LSD rubber sale, whatever.
Right. LSD has a table in the swap shop in which we sell items. You have things in your home that you think you want to donate. Maybe you don't have the cash to donate, but you can donate an item that's going to go on the table so that we can sell it. And we sell a wide variety of things in the swap shop. So if you have things, bring it through. Huh? Flyer? No, it doesn't work that way. We just it's kind of, you come to the swap shop. We're not always in the same spot, I don't think. So because we're not a permanent booth, we actually rent a table spot, so it kind of moves around. So whoever's in the swap shop for that day, we can, if you want the information, we get the information. Okay? What days we're in the swap shop?
Thursday to Sunday.
Thursday to Sunday. Minus Saturday. So Thursday, Friday, Sunday. They're there till it closes, right?
Well, I mean, sometimes we shut down like 1 or 3. A lot of people get there early in the morning, like as soon as you pull up. I think as soon as people start unpacking, they're going to be able to get the best sales.
Right. So what time is that?
They open at 7.
All right. So the swap shop opens at 7, and they're there until afternoon. All right. They're there till the afternoon, maybe around 1 to 2 o'clock. They'll be pushing out. So gotta get there, during the morning hours, so we could, support the table. Either make purchases or bring items that can be sold.
We actually went to the storage place near the swap shop.
Right. Right. So that's what happened. And LC has a table, and that leads, believe it or not, that leads to a lot of other things. Being out there in the public, being out there in a bazaar or a swap shop or a mall, allots for a lot more than just what you're selling on the table. It's exposure. You know what I mean? So people come around, who are you guys? LOZ, the design will be promoted in the same sense of us selling items. So it's a good thing all around the board to be out here. Like I said, the music, we have music coming out. When are we gonna have the CDs coming out, Bayan? Not exactly on the date yet. All right. Well, we need that music out here. So he's put that EP out.
With buy-off, if we can hurry up and we can get the CD done, we can go ahead and try to push that in at the swap shop. So we can have the CD out there for sale. So $7-10 a pop or something like that.
Taking $10 a pop.
Yeah, per CD. That's wrong. That's not enough.
Nowadays,
What?
You lucky you get $5 to see.
Hey, whatever you get. It's a hustle out there.
Last time you bought a seat for $10.
Hey, it's been a long time. I was a youth.
Yeah, you sure it's been a while. And I had to be like somebody like.
But people do it. People still do it.
Yeah, they do it big for like a big artist or something.
Hey, we big artists. We big artists for the most high.
All right, I see it. Listen, I'm not trying to punch your zeal, brother. I'm just saying. I said $7 to $10. We like shoot. But anyway.
Download for that.
Yeah, we all. What? All right, but still, no, we gotta support the music. Music is being put out, good music, good vibes. You know what I mean? Because you listening to, Cardi B and the rest of these fools on the radio. We gotta stop listening to that madness. All right, so we could definitely get a break from the nonsense we have on the radio and fill your head with better visions. All right, better visions. And the music is not boring music. It's up to date in its way it's being presented. So definitely support the music movement in Israel. And then, as for the nation got a lot of music out there. It's just kind of scattered. You know what I mean? So we need to corral it and get it in a way that we can all enjoy. Easily enjoy it. So we're working on that. What other announcements? Anything else? Did I forget? The Cash App will be under the priest. Yeah, to the priest. Yeah. Cash App again is to the priest, and he handles all our expenses here. So please get that information over there to him. I think everybody got the priest number. If you don't got it, it's got to be written on the wall somewhere. All right. Everybody got a priest number. The whole nation got his number. So. All right. Any other announcements up there? I'll cover it. All right. All praise be to the power of King Jacob for his mercy truly endure forever. For the blood of shofar and faith Shabbat and so the praise unto the Most High, closing out the Shabbat service. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Imagine Mupanya, Jerusalem, stand face Jerusalem. Hallelujah.
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 Who's power?
Yahweh's power.
Who's power?
Yahweh's power.
Hashem.
Yahushua.
Hashem.
Yahushua.
Kuras, kuras, kuras.
Kuras, kuras, kuras.
Kuras, kuras, kuras.
Kuras, kuras, kuras.
Holy, holy, holy.
Holy, holy, holy.
Is the name.
Is the name.
Amanawa.
Abanawa.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Holy, holy, holy.
Holy, holy, holy.
Is the name.
Is the name.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Kum Abanawa Yahweh.
Kum Abanawa Yahweh.
Kum Abanawa Yahweh.
Kum Abanawa Yahweh.
Kum Mashiach Yahushua.
Kum Mashiach Yahushua.
Kum Mashiach Yahushua.
Kum Mashiach Yahushua.
Kum Yashwala.
Kum Yashurala.
Kum Yashwala.
Kum Yashurala.
Rakathe Yahweh.
Rakathe Yahweh.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Hawa'ah.
Hawa'ah.
Delanawa.
Delanawa.
Hashabbat.
Hashabbat.
Hashalom.
Hashalom.
Babkushab.
Babkushab.
Shemai.
Shemai.
Zapalayim.
Zapalayim.
Barak.
Barak.
Barabah.
Rababah.
Bakazak.
Bakazak.
Bamagun.
Bamagun.
Washma'ayel.
Bashma'ayel.
Akim.
Akim.
Wah.
Wah.
Akathim.
Akathim.
Babkushab.
Babkushab.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Mashiach.
Mashiach.
Yahushai.
Yahushua.
Yochak.
Yahak.
Shaitan.
Shaitan.
Yochak.
Yahak.
Shaitan.
Shaitan.
Yochak.
Yahak.
Kol.
Kol. Cold.
Right.
Right.
Rahayim.
Rahayim.
You're hot.
You're hot.
Cold.
Cold.
Right.
Right.
Rahayim.
Rahayim.
Uncle Shah.
Uncle Shah.
Uncle Shah.
Uncle Shah.
Uncle Shah.
Uncle Shah.
All praises be to the power of Amos and Jacob, the power of Israel. We thank thee, Yahweh, for all the souls in this room, for all those logged in via the live stream, for all those camps and schools and Knesset that gather on the Shabbat day, with their heads held high in submission towards our holy land, beseeching the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem HaMashiach Yahushua, of the grace and mercies that they so graciously give unto us. For we are in need of all the blessings and all the gifts from high, from our power. Baruch Shah Yahweh, hear all the prayers of Yasharallah from the four corners of the earth, and maintain their cause. And let their prayer be filled of redemption and salvation. That thou send thy angels soon, I die, to reap us from this earth. All this we ask in the name of thy Son, our King, HaMashiach Yahushua. Let all that have breath praise Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Let all that have breath praise Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Bahashem HaMashiach Yahushua. Tawarat Yad, Amen.
Amen.
Most I am. There's no power like Yahweh, great King of the universe, always doing wondrous things, and all his blessings. Amen. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, from the top, from the top. There's no power like the power. Praise King of the always doing wondrous things. Let all his world sing amen. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. There's no power like the great King of the universe, always doing wondrous things. Let all his blessings hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Real, how it's not work to me. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah. Gives me the victory. Many people down, but I can't live without it. That is why I love him so. How it's not work to me. Hallelujah. Real. How it's not work to me. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah. Gives me the victory. Many people down, but I can't live without it. That is why I love you so. Now it's not real to me. One more time. Real. It's not real to me. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah. Because the victory. Many people doubt it, but I can't live without it. That is why I love you so. Now it's not real to me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, what's right to me, hallelujah. My enemies are
He's on outside. You can walk outside. And I didn't see myself on the way. It must be in the bathroom.
Noah, are you reading? No. What you doing then? Oh, you want to stay? Then go home. You want it? Let's go.
I got the official class test for I started going over that. These other men, they don't do this. I mean, the basic stuff. So, I mean, this is just the. Everything is rest. I read it now. And